This Big U case is worth following if you want to understand high-profile celebrities, particularly the black ones. You want to understand these black athletes. If you want to understand Diddy. Because when you go down that music industry rap lane, that all runs through a Big U. He ain't at the top of the food chain, but he's, you know, the music industry execs, the Liar Cohens and Jimmy Iovine's, they're at the top of the music industry. And they work with the Big U's, the Suge Knights, the Harry O's, to make sure that everything black is defined as criminal and prison culture. And these athletes that want to dibble and dabble in these strip clubs where the women that a Big U controls, you're putting yourself in harm's way. You're going to get crossways with one of them, and they're going to accuse you of something, and you're going to have to turn to Big U to clean it up, or Harry O to clean it up, and now they got you for life. Now you're 7'2", 320 pounds, worth $1 billion, and there's allegations in here, and I like Shaquille O'Neal, I really do. I'm not trying to get crossways with Shaq, but I'm just going to keep it real. There's allegations. Shaq had to move out of LA to Atlanta because, you know, he got tired of Big U and his group. This is the allegations. But it does get that deep that someone 7'2", worth nearly $1 billion, has to pick up and move away because he got no discipline, no control over himself. Doesn't know how to keep a respectful distance. Because Shaq, and I liked a lot of Shaq's rap or found it harmless, but Shaq wanted to be a rapper. And so he put himself in with those people in a way that probably opened him up to some compromise. Look at this Jello Ball character, LeVar's son. This dude done tatted himself up like he's some gang member, and he's doing rap songs, dropping the N-word every other syllable, and talking about, you know, he'll drop a guy, pretending like he's some criminal.
All right, now so let me just stop this video real fast, because this is the reason why I will always be watching Jason, because he's one of a few people that always keep it 100. And when I say 100, I'm talking about he's always exposing people that deserves to be exposed, because he decided to, you know, break down Lebron James and Shaq's, ties, secret ties to Big U's operation. Big U, of course, he was arrested a couple of days ago, and Jason decided to, basically reveal that they have ties to Big U. So let's get back to the clip.
This is black culture, as defined by them. And no one wants to object to it. These athletes know it's crazy and it's insanity, and they know the price they're paying for it. They don't have the balls, they're not man enough to object to it, to tell other people, hey, don't go this route. Instead, they tell everybody, hey, come this route. It's the funnest thing on the planet. I wanted to play for y'all today, but, can't do it. But it's like Jello Ball's latest video in a club with that female rapper called Gorilla. And it's some of the raunchiest, nastiest, filthiest, STD promoting video you'll ever see. This is the price. This man got 2 brothers in the NBA, has had a father his whole life, but he's so attracted to this so-called black culture. He's painted himself up, painted his whole body up like he's some lifetime Rahway State Prison ex-con. It's comical. It's a death culture that's being sold to all of America. And there's a certain demographic that is most harmed by this, who will not object to it. And it's all out of fear, all out of a lack of discipline, spiritual discipline, all out of a lack of obedience to Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. The stuff you're seeing on TV is an illusion. And these athletes, and I could drop virtually every athlete in the NBA and NFL, and to some degree, they're all affected by it. I'm talking about the black athletes, and particularly the ones that you see them. I don't have to name names. LeBron James, you think he's not affected by this? He wants to run around and act like he's the king, the godfather, sitting on the barbershop show with Drake and, getting in the middle of all this rap stuff. Every time you see LeBron, he's dancing to whatever the latest rap song is and promoting the latest rapper. He's owned. He's answering to somebody. Harry O, Big U, somebody. I want to play you Big U's, he taped a video, I believe Wednesday, while he was driving himself in to turn himself in to federal authorities. Seems to be headed down the same path as Suge Knight. But let's put, I want to be fair. He's saying he's innocent of all this, and he's just a black man being persecuted for trying to help his community. Maybe that's true. It's a possibility.
What's up, y'all? So first of all, I want to thank you so much for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. And also want to give a big shout out to Jason Whitlock, because he's one of few people in the sports analyst world that will always keep it a buck. And he decided to, basically expose Shaq and LeBron James because allegedly they have some secret ties to Big U's operation. And Big U, of course, he was arrested a couple of days ago, along with some No Jumper podcast members. Big U, BRICC Baby, and Loose Cannon was one of you that was arrested. And they all live in the same neighborhood. And they're saying that Big U, he was basically extorting NBA players, rappers and entertainers in Hollywood, Los Angeles. And they had to pay him a large sum of money. And with this money that they paid, he claimed that it was for charity, but he would pocket the money himself and just splurge on luxurious things. And he was basically a shakedown on all the artists and NBA players in LA. And now he's arrested and fighting for his life. So we shall see if he's gonna be able to beat this case. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.